Occasionally you run into an idea in the Scripture that you just can't get off your mind. And certainly that's what happened to me with the whole idea of justification. That God would choose us when we were sinners and ungodly, powerless, enemies of the cross of Christ, and redeem us. And that it would be absolutely a free gift, often unsolicited, offered to us, given to us by God Himself. Wonderful and glorious picture. Made me begin to think all week long about the wonderful gifts of love that continue to come to us. For justification is theologically a one-time event, but the free gifts of God just continue to come and come and come. I begin to reflect on relationships, particularly relationships with other people. People that continue to love me, and people that have loved me, and in particular people that I've not thought about or spent any time with over a period of time, who still offer to me tremendous, tremendous gifts of love. Begin to reflect on a couple of verses in Mark chapter 9, verses 40 and 41, where Jesus said, "Whoever is not against us is for us." We are used to thinking about that verse in exactly the opposite manner. Whoever is not for us is against us. But Jesus said literally, whoever is not against us is for us. That's a huge number of people that are literally standing with us. And then the final verse in that section, Jesus reminds us that if anyone would give us a cup of cold water in His name, they would never lose their reward. N.T. Wright says, those cups of cold water and those smallest gifts of service to the poor and those moments of prayer, tiny prayers, will never be wasted. But in the resurrection of the last day, they will be affirmed in the reality of God's future. What a glorious and wonderful promise. Begin to think about the many, many gifts of love that God is given to me, particularly in people. The people I don't often think about, the people I don't send a Christmas card to, the people I don't see often who actually continue to love me day after day after day after day. The glorious, free gift of God's great love offered to me through people. I would encourage you to think this week deliberately and intentionally about the people that you care deeply about, but you never see them, and you never talk to them, but you still care deeply about them. You love them. And also to think about all those that love you, and watch what happens. Gloriously, your cup will begin to be filled, literally to the point of overflowing, and you will be able to show love and express love like you've never done for such a long time. May God make the reality of justification, His free gift of love, new and fresh for all of this week. Thank you for spending this time with me and for joining me for just the meat and potatoes.